I'm exhibiting gold work and a combination of silver and gold. I'd say about 100 pieces probably. A few large statement pieces of work which I always try to design for the fair. I don't do seasons. I do keep my eye firmly, in fashion. I'm very interested in fashion and I look at it, but I don't design collections to go with what's fashionable at the moment. I try to design pieces that are not irrelevant to what's happening, but pieces that will last, because I target my work towards the sort of high end. It's more, when you work with precious metals and stones, you don't want something to be out of fashion in a year's time. I do use diamonds. I do like diamonds, but I don't like diamonds to be in your face. I don't like them to shout, wow. So I always make them look quite discreet. So, for instance, on a small pair of earrings, I may embed little diamonds, like a whole row of them, but only on half the earring, so that when a person turns towards the light, you can just get a glimpse. And I do use them in silver, which is quite unlike what a lot of jewelers do. They sort of associate diamonds with gold, platinum, preciousness. I don't feel that way about them myself. This is a big necklace that I designed over a period of about 3 months. It resembles a city. It's more sort of figurative, if you want, than other pieces of mine. You can immediately see that there are possibly windows there and shapes that people recognize. And I have used a few diamonds in it, just to catch the odd glimpse. I love it when I'm being commissioned by certain people, because I get to know them, and to design for somebody specifically is a wonderful thing for me. I like to know what they wear, I like to know how they look, I like to know what they like, and it's quite difficult to design with nobody in mind in particular, but I don't use myself as the model. I have never had a very good relationship with very shiny surfaces, and partly because I use quite a lot of stones in my work. I think if you polish a surface very highly, it reflects light back at you, and it makes the stones you use with it less important. But also partly because I do like that sort of iron-like look of the metal. What I admired came from a lot of German designers, and they were using a lot of oxidization, sometimes next to gold, and I just loved the combination. So I started playing around with trying to blacken silver, especially when I was using it next to gold, and it's been with me ever since.